Welcome to the world of Arab kings, where opulence is the norm and luxury knows no bounds. The Arab world is known for its wealth and extravagance, and nowhere is this more evident than in the homes of Arab kings. These palatial estates are the epitome of luxury, featuring everything from gold-plated fixtures to private beaches. Today, we're taking you on a tour of some of the most expensive homes of Arab kings. Rifa Palace. The Rifa Palace is a magnificent structure that stands tall and proud in the heart of Bahrain. This stunning palace was built in the 19th century and served as the royal residence of the Bahraini royal family for many years. The palace is a true masterpiece of Islamic architecture, featuring intricate designs and beautiful detailing that showcases the rich cultural heritage of Bahrain. The palace is said to cost around $60 million. West Rifa is mainly a residential area where most of the ruling family, ministers, and business investors live. King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa of Bahrain lives in West Rifa, as well as the Prime Minister Sheikh Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa. The famous clock tower of Rifa is also located in the center of West Rifa. West Rifa also is home to well-known springs, Al Hunaynya and Gafa, once considered to be Bahrain's purest and finest water. Hamad bin Isa bin Salman Al Khalifa has been king of Bahrain since the 14th of February 2002, after ruling as Emir of Bahrain from the 6th of March 1999. He is the son of Isa bin Salman Al Khalifa, the previous and first Emir. The country has been ruled by the Al Khalifa dynasty since 1783. Rifa Palace is a sprawling complex that spans over 1,000 square meters and contains a number of different buildings, courtyards, and gardens. The palace is surrounded by lush greenery and tranquil gardens, making it a peaceful oasis in the heart of the bustling city. Inside, the palace is just as impressive as its exterior. The interiors are decorated with ornate artwork, beautiful mosaics, and exquisite furnishings that are fit for royalty. The palace also houses a number of important cultural artifacts, including ancient manuscripts and Islamic calligraphy. Rifa Palace is a popular tourist attraction and is open to the public for guided tours. Visitors can explore the palace's many rooms and halls, learn about its rich history, and enjoy the stunning views of the surrounding gardens and city. Paris Mansion. In a stunning move, King Mohammed VI of Morocco has acquired a stunning Parisian mansion in the heart of the city. Morocco's king is Mohammed VI. He is a member of the Alawi family and ascended to the throne on July 23, 1999, following the death of his father, King Husn II. Mohammed was voted the 8th most influential Muslim in the world by the Royal Islamic Strategic Studies Center in 2023. The mansion is said to be located in one of the most exclusive and expensive neighborhoods in Paris and boasts incredible views of the Eiffel Tower and the River Seine, the most famous historical landmarks in the French capital. The mansion was previously owned by a member of the Saudi royal family since 1988. The manor is associated with Prince Khaled bin Sultan bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, former Deputy Defense Minister of Saudi Arabia and son of the former Crown Prince. According to reports, the mansion was purchased for an eye-watering sum of over 80 million euros. It boasts over 1,600 square feet of living space and is surrounded by beautiful gardens. It has 12 bedrooms, a swimming pool, and even a private cinema. It was originally built in the 19th century and has since undergone extensive renovations to bring it up to modern standards while preserving its beautiful historic features. The purchase of this luxurious property comes as no surprise, as King Mohammed VI is known for his love of fine art and architecture. He has previously acquired properties in Paris and other major cities around the world, and his collection of art and antiques is said to be one of the finest in the world. The acquisition has caused quite a stir in both Morocco and France, with many people questioning the king's decision to spend such a large sum of money on a property in a foreign country. However, supporters of the king argue that the mansion is a symbol of Morocco's growing influence on the world stage and its commitment to building strong ties with France. It remains to be seen what the king will use this magnificent mansion for, but it is sure to be an important part of his collection and a testament to his impeccable taste and style. Al-Salam Palace. Located in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, the Al-Salam Palace, which translates from Arabic as Peace Palace, is a historic palace and museum in the Kuwaiti town of Shuwaik. It began as an idea envisioned by the late Emir Sheikh Saad al-Abdullah al-Salim al-Sabah in the late 1950s, when he planned to build a particular palace for himself and his family. He was the Emir of Kuwait from January 1950 until his death 15 years later, succeeding succeeding Sheikh Jabir al-Ahmad al-Jabir al-Sabah. To build this palace, the late emir traveled to Egypt in search of a skilled architect who could bring his vision of the mansion to life. He eventually hired architect Medhat al-Abed, who created a round-shaped palace with luxurious interior embellishments. Since its official opening, Al-Salam Palace has hosted 166 world leaders, including the Shah of Iran, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, former French President Valéry Giscard d'Estaing, and Charles and Diana, at the time Prince and Princess of Wales. The palace, which had a total cost of about $16.5 million, stood out with its gorgeous and luxurious features. It was distinguished by its outstanding and sophisticated accommodations. Its sophisticated exterior round-shaped form was mirrored in its interior design, with crystal chandelier lights visible through its windows, illuminating its wonderful surroundings at Shuwaik Beach for pedestrians to admire. Kuwait's guests were still welcomed at Al-Salam Palace until 1990, when Iraq invaded the country, demolished the palace, and took its treasures. Following the country's liberation in 1991, the palace slipped into obscurity, especially after passing over its role and tasks to the newly built Bayan Palace to welcome the country's guests. The palace remained abandoned and neglected until 2013, when Sheikha Mona al-Jabir al-Sabah, head of the Old Documentation Center and the Emiri Diwan Libraries, recommended restoring the old palace and transforming it into a museum spanning Kuwait's 300-year history. Combined Group Contracting has been awarded a $129 million contract to renovate and rebuild the Al-Salam Palace. His Highness, the Emir Sheikh Sabah al-Ahmad al-Jabir al-Sabah, approved and encouraged Sheikha Mona's proposal, prompting the Emiri Diwan to carry out reconstruction of the palace until it was finally completed and officially inaugurated by His Highness the Emir on April 29, 2019. The freshly restored structure houses a collection of rare antiques and helps to maintain Kuwait's national cultural heritage. It has been created to appeal to the modern generation, with the most up-to-date technical display methods utilized to illustrate Kuwait's history to tourists in an innovative and distinctive manner. Al-Husseiniya Palace. Al-Husseiniya Palace is a breathtaking palace that His Majesty King Abdullah II, Her Majesty Queen Rania Al-Abdullah, and His Royal Highness Crown Prince Al-Hussein bin Abdullah II officially reside in. The palace officially costs $150 million. Abdullah II bin Al-Hussein is King of Jordan, having ascended to the throne on the 7th of February 1999. He is a member of the Hashemite dynasty, which has been the reigning royal family of Jordan since 1921, and is considered a 41st-generation direct descendant of the Islamic prophet Muhammad. He is the longest-serving current Arab leader. He was regarded by the Royal Islamic Strategic Studies Center as the most influential Muslim in the world in 2016, and ranked 5th in 2022 and 2023. The design of Al-Husseiniya Palace combines Arab Islamic architectural tradition, as shown by the arches and decorations on the walls and doors, with the simplicity and elegance of interior design. In addition to the halls, where different sizes of meetings are held during official visits, Al-Husseiniya Palace also includes the offices of the Royal Hashemite Court Chief and the Royal Protocol Chief. On top of that, the palace has a dining hall, a hall for big celebrations, and an outdoor ceremony plaza, located in the space between the palace and the King Hussein Mosque. This plaza is where monarchs and presidents are received. Most daily meetings and formal interviews are held at this palace, which was dubbed Al-Husseiniya because of its proximity to the King Hussein bin Talal Mosque. Cornwall Terrace Mega Mansion. Cornwall Terrace Mega Mansion is one of the most luxurious mansions in the world. It is located in the heart of Regent's Park in London, England, and is a stunning example of Georgian architecture. This magnificent mansion is a masterpiece of architectural design. It was built in the early 1800s and was designed by John Nash, a renowned British architect who also designed Buckingham Palace. The mansion is made up of 8 grand houses, each with its own unique features and style. The mansion boasts over 21,500 square feet of living space, with 7 floors of opulent rooms and amenities. From the moment you set foot in the mansion, you are greeted by a grand spiral staircase that leads up to the upper floors. The mansion has a total of 9 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, and 4 reception rooms, each decorated in a unique and elegant style. The interior exterior of the mansion is impressive. The rooms are spacious and beautifully decorated, with ornate plasterwork, marble fireplaces, and crystal chandeliers. The mansion also has a grand staircase, which adds to the grandeur of the property. There are also several balconies, which offer breathtaking views of the park and the city skyline. It boasts a beautiful garden that provides a serene and peaceful retreat from the hustle and bustle of city life. The mansion's many features include a spa, a swimming pool, a gym, a wine cellar, and even a cinema room. With its luxurious amenities and prime location, Cornwall Terrace Mega Mansion is truly a one-of-a-kind property that is sure to impress even the most discerning of guests. In 2014, Sheikh Moza bint Nasser Al Misned paid £191 million for 3 adjacent London properties. The Qatari royal family united the 3 residences into one mega mansion, 1, 2, and 3 Cornwall Terrace. With the addition of this mega mansion, Qatar's royal family now owns more property in London than England's royal family. With an estimated value of £313 million when completed, this new property is set to be London's most expensive. Decimus Burton, a protege of John Nash, the architect of Buckingham Palace, created the massive home. Sheikha Moza bint Nasser Al Misned is the wife of Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani. He was the ruling emir of Qatar from 1995 until 2013, when he abdicated the throne, handing power to his son Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. The houses are connected and form an impressive facade. The exterior of the mansion is made of elegant Portland stone, which gives it a timeless and classic look. It has been impeccably maintained over the years. Cornwall Terrace Mega Mansion has a rich history and has been home to several prominent figures over the years. It is now one of London's most sought-after properties, commanding a price tag in the hundreds of millions of pounds. The mansion is truly a masterpiece of architecture and design, a testament to the grandeur and opulence of a bygone era. Chateau Louis XIV. Chateau Louis XIV is a magnificent castle located just outside of Paris, France. Built in the 17th century, the castle was designed to be a grand representation of both Louis XIV and the golden age of French architecture. The castle was created with the finest materials available at the time, and every detail was carefully considered to create a cohesive and impressive whole. With its gold-leafed fountain, marble statues, and hedged labyrinth set on a vast 57-acre landscaped park, the Grand Chateau appears to have been built in the time of Versailles, the royal palace that sets the benchmark for extravagant luxury. The castle's exterior is breathtaking, with a classic French style that features a symmetrical facade, tall windows, and a grand entrance. The building is surrounded by manicured gardens and fountains, which add to the overall elegance of the property. Inside, the castle is even more impressive. Each room is decorated with ornate details, from carved moldings to intricate plasterwork. The chandeliers sparkle in the light, and the marble floors gleam underfoot. Beside the classic 17th century design lies 21st century technology throughout. Everything in the mansion can be controlled remotely by iPhone: the air conditioning, sound system, lights, and even the fountains. In addition to that, there is a grand movie theater and a transparent underwater chamber with sturgeon and koi swimming overhead. It was built between 2008 and 2011 by the French businessman Ahmad Khashoggi and designed to look like a 17th century mansion, complete with ornate gold leaf detailing and classic French architectural elements. The chateau boasts 10 acres of beautifully manicured gardens, a moat, and a stunning infinity pool. Inside, the chateau features 23-karat gold leaf detailing, marble floors, and crystal chandeliers. It has 10 bedrooms and a grand ballroom that can accommodate up to 100 guests. The chateau was sold in 2019 to an undisclosed buyer for a staggering $320 million, making it the most expensive home ever sold. Fortune magazine called it the world's most expensive home, and Town & Country swooned over its gold-leafed fountain, marble statues, and hedged labyrinth set in a 57-acre landscaped park. But for all the lavish details, one fact was missing: the identity of the buyer. The paper trail now leads to Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, the Saudi heir to the throne, who is the driving force behind a series of ambitious reforms that are reshaping Saudi Arabia and shaking up the Middle East. He is the son of Saudi King Salman bin Abdulaziz and his third wife, Fahda bint Fala ibn Sultan. Today, Chateau Louis XIV is open to visitors who want to see the grandeur of French architecture firsthand. Whether you're interested in history or simply appreciating stunning design, a visit to this castle is an experience you won't soon forget. Chateau Louis XIV is truly a masterpiece of design and engineering, a testament to the grandeur and extravagance of its era. Kasr Al Hukm. Located in Riyadh, Riyadh is an iconic structure, Kasr al-Hukm, also known as the Palace of Justice. It has been the residence of the ruler and the place where citizens can meet the king since the reign of Imam Turki bin Abdullah. He was the founder of the Second Saudi state and ruled Najd from 1823 to 1834, following administration by the Ottoman Empire. It was later converted into a court of law in 1975. The palace is known for its stunning architecture, which features a blend of traditional Islamic patterns adorning its exterior walls and modern styles. The palace is also home to a museum that showcases the history of Saudi Arabia. Today, the palace serves as the main headquarters for the Saudi Arabian Ministry of Justice, and it is a popular tourist destination for visitors who are interested in the country's history and cultural heritage. Kasr al-Hukm is a grand and imposing structure with a large central dome that is visible from afar. The building's interior is just as impressive, with ornate chandeliers, intricate tilework, and sweeping staircases. The palace's main hall, which is used for official ceremonies and events, features a grand throne. The palace is an important symbol of Saudi Arabia's rich cultural heritage, and it serves as a testament to the country's dedication to justice and the rule of law. It is a historical landmark that has undergone extensive renovation in recent years. The renovation of this iconic structure was a massive undertaking and required a considerable investment of time and money. Redevelopment of the old town was undertaken by the Riyadh Development Authority, RDA, starting in 1976, and two major projects worth a total of around 1.6 billion Saudi riyals, or $425 million are the centerpieces of this effort. The Kasr al-Hukm project in the Old City Center and the King Abdulaziz Historical Center at the Murabba Palace complex, about a kilometer to the north, which extends over an area of 37 hectares. The project also rebuilt two city gates, Al-Tumairi and Al-Dukna, which had been demolished in 1953, as well as a small section of the wall and a watchtower, all at their original locations, and constructed several squares for the public and a large new souk. The architects used the Riyadh Great Mosque, the Imam Turki bin Abdullah Mosque, as a focal point from which the rest of the region expanded outwards. It has two square minarets at the north and south ends of the prayer hall that point in the direction of the Qibla on the skyline. The renovation project included the restoration of the palace's magnificent facade and the refurbishment of the interior. New systems for air conditioning, lighting, and security were also installed, bringing Kasr al-Hukm up to modern standards while preserving its historical significance. The renovation project was carried out by a team of experts in architecture, engineering, and historical restoration. Their dedication and attention to detail ensured that the Palace of Justice was restored to its former glory, while providing a safe and functional space for the modern judicial system. Overall, the significant investment in the renovation of Kasr al-Hukm demonstrates the importance of preserving historical landmarks for future generations to appreciate and enjoy. Zabeel Palace. Zabeel Palace is an impressive structure that sits majestically at the heart of Dubai, United Arab Emirates. It's built in the Zabeel region, which was formerly only bare sandy ground. Today, it is completely surrounded by all the extravagant buildings that make up Dubai's skyline. The palace is not just an ordinary building, but a symbol of opulence, grandeur, and power. Its estimated worth is about $500 million. It was constructed in 1986 and covers an astounding 37 acres. It features 150 rooms and suites, as well as a huge ballroom and a private zoo. There is also a horse racing track, an indoor swimming pool, and a collection of vintage cars at the palace. The palace is surrounded by beautiful gardens and fountains, which further enhance its grand appearance. Otto Boulart, who also created the clock tower in Dubai, had the inspiration for the architecture of this palace. It is one of the safest palaces in the world and is guarded by cutting-edge electrical equipment. The palace is encircled by well-kept lush grounds. Tourists can have a beautiful view of the Dubai Frame Tower from the lawn. The garden is heavily guarded. Beyond a certain point, one can only move up to a certain point and cannot approach the palace. A 30-minute guided tour is an option that can be extremely informative. Zabeel Palace was originally built as a residence for Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum and his family. Today, it serves as the official residence of the ruler of Dubai, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, who is an Emirati politician and royal who is the current ruler of Dubai and serves as the Vice President, Prime Minister, and Minister of Defense of the United Arab Emirates. The palace is known for its impressive architecture, which features a blend of traditional Arabic and modern design styles. Visitors to Zabeel Palace can marvel at its exterior, which is adorned with intricate Islamic geometric patterns, arches, and domes. The palace's interior is equally impressive, with luxurious furnishings, stunning chandeliers, and ornate decor. A visit to Zabeel Palace is truly a feast for the eyes, and a glimpse into the lavish lifestyle of the ruling family of Dubai. In conclusion, Zabeel Palace is a true masterpiece of architecture and a testament to the grandeur of the UAE's ruling family. Its impressive design, luxurious furnishings, and stunning location make it one of Dubai's most iconic landmarks. A visit to Zabeel Palace is a must for anyone interested in experiencing the opulence and beauty of the UAE. Al-Yamama Palace. This palace was built in the 1970s as the residence of the late King Fahd, and it is one of the largest and most opulent palaces in the world. The palace is the primary venue for the kingdom's senior guests to be received and serves as the headquarters for drafting royal decrees. It is located in the western suburbs of Riyadh. The palace is surrounded by lush gardens and sprawling lawns, which add to its beauty and charm. It is now owned by Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, the King of Saudi Arabia, who has been reigning since 2015. He also served as Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia from 2015 to 2022. He is the 25th son of King Abdulaziz, the founder of Saudi Arabia. It is priceless in terms of cultural and historical significance. However, according to some sources, the palace costs $500 million. Al-Yamama Palace is the official residence and office of the King of Saudi Arabia and the seat of the royal court. The palace was designed by the famous British architect Sir Norman Foster and was completed in 1985. The palace is a symbol of Saudi Arabia's wealth and power and is considered one of the most beautiful and impressive palaces in the world. Al-Yamama Palace has many luxurious features, including a private hospital, a mosque, a cinema, and a helipad. The palace is also home to a massive underground parking garage, which can accommodate up to 2,500 cars. The palace's interior is equally impressive, with marble floors, gold-plated fixtures, and ornate decorations throughout. The palace also has many pieces of artwork and antiques on display, including rare Islamic manuscripts, paintings, and sculptures. Al-Yamama Palace is a true masterpiece of design and engineering, a testament to the wealth and power of the Saudi Arabian royal family. Its grandeur and beauty are a sight to behold, and a visit to the palace is an experience that will stay with you for a lifetime. The homes of Arab kings are a testament to their wealth and power, and they are some of the most opulent properties in the world. From the Rifa Palace of Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa of Bahrain to the Al-Yamama Palace of Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud of Saudi Arabia, these homes are a true reflection of the extravagance that is synonymous with the Arab world. Thank you for joining us on this tour of the most expensive homes of Arab kings. If you're looking for your own piece of luxury, you may want to click a card on the screen for one of our videos on something more up your alley.